The BJP government in Haryana is all set to step up pressure on the previous Congress government headed by Bhupinder Singh Hooda's controversial land deals. A high-powered commission of inquiry is set to investigate the land deals, and the focus will be on the cases involving Congress President Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law, Robert Vadra. According to highly placed sources in the BJP and the state government, the commission of inquiry will be notified as soon as next week. The committee is to be headed by a retired judge. The Manohar Lal Khattar-led BJP government is in the last stages of constituting the panel. A retired judge of the Supreme Court and the incumbent chairperson of the National Green Tribunal, Justice Swatantra Kumar, is believed to be the government's first choice for this job. Now, BJP's Haryana in charge and National General Secretary Anil Jain confirmed that all preparations for constituting a commission of inquiry have in fact been made. Let's quickly go across to Siddharth Rai, correspondent from the Mail Today, who actually got us this exclusive news report in today's edition of Mail Today. Siddharth, even as I ask you this question, I'd like to hold this copy of Mail Today, the newspaper that has actually got this particular report. Siddharth Rai's report actually says that panel to probe Hooda and Vadra deals in a week, and retired Justice Swatantra Kumar is likely to be the first choice for heading the Commission of Inquiry into the controversial land deals of the Congress regime. Now, Siddharth, the question really, as far as this particular story is concerned, is that this promise was made earlier this year, in perhaps the month of January. It's only now that perhaps the government is, contemplating very seriously about having this Commission of Inquiry actually put in place. Do we know of any recent reason of provocation to actually go ahead with this, or is this just a continuation of the promise that they had made earlier?
Well, it seems that the BJP has timed this commission of inquiry very well, speaking politically, because it had the BJP and the NDA government, it had come under increasingly scathing attack over the land acquisition bill from the Congress. Several quarters within the BJP, they had suggested that, the key to silencing the Congress and pushing them on the back foot, it lay in Haryana, because Haryana is where the previous Hooda regime, Bhupinder Singh Hooda regime, had been accused of several land grab cases, many of them involving Robert Vadra. So it seems that the recent attack from Congress on the BJP regarding the land bill seems to have, provoked this quick action in the matter.
That's right. Now, there are a number of ifs and buts that are there, Siddharth, in your report also, as far as the name of retired Justice Swatantra Kumar, who's likely to be the first choice of the Haryana government to carry out this probe. But there are a number of ifs that you mention in your own report. You say that the only problem we anticipate, this is of course the government talking, is whether he would be willing to relinquish his post as the NGT chairperson, and there is a lot of his tenure period still left. A senior BJP leader has been quoted as said. So obviously there are a lot of options that the BJP government is actually exploring as to who is going to head this panel.
That's right. I mean, Swatantra Kumar has emerged as the front runner to lead this panel, but we also have learned that Punjab Haryana High Court former Judge V.K. Jhanji is also being considered. Former Law Commission Chairman T.K. Jain is also being considered, as also former Supreme Court Justice G.S. Singhvi.
Yes.
So, see, what seems to be clear is that the BJP has stepped on the gas so far as taking the fight to the Congress camp is concerned. These nitty-gritties surely will be decided in the course of time.
Okay. Siddharth, I'll just come across to you. Please do stay on with us. Let's also go across to Ashar Ahmed Khan and try to get in a word from him about what the Congress's strategy is actually going to be. Ashar, when the BJP actually said, both at the center as well as the state, that they are actually going to go ahead with this particular probe, they are going to expose the land deals, we saw the Congress's position, which said that this will be an exercise in witch hunting. There is obviously nothing wrong. There is no wrongdoing. But this time around, Ashar, it almost appears, as Siddharth's report also highlights, that it's perhaps a controller and auditor report in March 2015 in this particular news story. It's according to that particular Controller and Auditor General report in March 2015, which says possibility of extending undue benefit to particular applicant cannot be ruled out. Now, it's perhaps this particular CAG report that has forced the Haryana government to carry out this probe. What's really the Congress's, defense?
Well, the Congress party has been absolutely clear on this. In fact, it has said that there were PILs in the High Court also, in which there was nothing which came out as far as Robert Vadra is concerned. The second thing, as you just mentioned, as far as CAG is concerned, we've been speaking to senior people within the Congress party. Now, they are saying that there can't be double standards as far as CAG is concerned. On one hand, if you are using a CAG report as a base to act against Robert Vadra and Landis, then the same yardstick should be applied to Mr. Nitin Gadkari, against whom there is something in the CAG report. So that is what the Congress party is saying. Well, if this matter comes up, it's going to be a big political hot potato, and we'll see that the Congress party will not be one in pulling its punches. What we hear from the Congress party is that they will take this into to its logical conclusion and also accuse the incumbent Haryana government of witch hunting.
That's right. Ashar, do stay on with us now. Siddharth, you saw what the Congress is actually going to do. I mean, Ashar basically pointing out that if the Haryana government is actually using the CNAG report, then in that case the Congress perhaps in a retaliatory, or I would say not just retaliatory, in an anticipatory strike, has already quoted a CAG report in Parliament related to a Union Minister, Nitin Gadkari.
Well, that's right. But in Haryana, we see that the CAG has categorically mentioned Robert Vadra's Skylight Hospitality as having been unduly profited by the Hooda regime. I mean, this case pertains to the sale of a 3.5 acre prime land in Manesar,
yes,
by Vadra's company to DLF. Also, earlier we see, I mean, this land which cost Vadra 15 crore was sold to DLF for around 60 crores after several, after a change of land use was obtained from the Hooda regime. And what also needs to be taken into consideration is the very fast and quick way in which the Hooda regime granted all these permissions to this firm owned by Robert Vadra. Also, this is not the first instance in which Vadra's name has been dragged in murky land deals. I mean, so far as murky land deals are concerned.
Right. Now, Siddharth, the point that you are actually making, my final question to you will be, what really is going to be in the ambit of this particular inquiry commission? What all are they actually going to inquire? What all will they actually investigate? Which all deals of Robert? Because, this is just one deal that you are actually talking about with the CNAG has highlighted, where a piece of land, 3.5 acres, was bought for 15 crores and then it was sold off for 58 crores, according to the report. This is just one instance. There are many more also, which have in fact been highlighted in the media, which the BJP has also highlighted in the past. What all is actually going to be in the ambit of the investigation of this commission?
See, because this will be a full-fledged commission of inquiry, it will look into all the land deals that were struck during the 2 consecutive terms of Bhupinder Singh Hooda government. That is one thing. Secondly, if we believe the BJP leaders, they also say that they will be relentless in following the findings of this commission, because in Haryana, several names from the BJP also have been, have kept figuring in murky land deals. So if BJP leaders, are to be believed, they will not even relent their own people.
Okay, Siddharth, many thanks for joining us at this moment. So we are expecting that exclusive news report in Mail today. We are expecting that perhaps there could be a commission of inquiry to investigate into all the land deals that Bhupendra Singh Hooda is accused of expediting which were related to Robert Vadra.